I've made a huge mistake.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure I left off on this part. Let's go. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. My favorite one. Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna be biased towards her. Because I think I know more about her. It's the cute stuff, right? Oh lord. Is a puppy? Yeah. What would be a cute thing? Twirl. Yes. Playground. Yep. Fireflies? No. Bubbles. Yeah. Okay. Fun. No. Whoa. Depression. Clouds. Blanket. Yeah. Childhood. Oh no. Skirt. Socks. Play. Oh no, wrong person. Can't be lipstick. Excitement? Kawaii. Yep, bunny. Last one. Let's see if I can get this one. Nibble. Yeah! There you go. I know. Hi again. Oh wait.
Hi again, Oni Trashed. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks
for keeping your promise, Oni Trashed. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it?
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom.
But
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
manga is literature!
Nah, that's not a good one.
Manga is literature!
I guess that's better. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Oni Trashed always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come you and Oni Trash can become good friends too? Sayori? Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to this weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
What? Wait, Sayori?
Oh wait, no, wrong one. Me? Wrong voice again! Not really. Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. You already made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it, man. First of all, I wasn't even expecting anything in the first place. Yeah. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Break time, got a message. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I will make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
It's a short read.
So it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely be reading this! I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. I mean, wait a minute. What was that? Oh, I don't think I read it right. Oh, I don't know. I think it was Natsuki. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within her closet, or within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga?
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyways?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga, an immense stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Perfect, girls. It's a series I've never heard in my life. That probably means it's either way out of demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Oni Trashed. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Puff Girl from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It exceedingly mo.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. I've been meaning to come out either way. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Reading.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already read this. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I could talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, like when they get into all their backstories and when some of them romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there are a lot of baking in this manga.
Well,
Natsuki paused for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
Just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh my. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy, you know what I mean? You don't?
That's not Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is one of my favorite characters. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter.
My voice is slowly going out on hers. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone, but as she's not used to sharing a favorite manga with the friends that can understand why it's hard to express in words that a feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and connections and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone! Are you all ready with today's poems?
Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it toward Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens next?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if that gets bent...
I'll kill you. But tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind of some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into the bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find any inspiration since I've never really done this before, and I know I read that wrong, but who cares?
Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait! Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. They always on a wrinkled sheet, loose spare notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote here in a consistent. I can already see handwriting from where I did not scheme to comply. Do the same myself. I'll show Sayori again. She's my good friend after all. This is a good poem, this is a good poem, Oni Trashed. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Oni Trashed. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yeah, now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes/no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Bye. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, bye. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I have to look forward to it. Bye. Okay. Now, time for Natsuki. The one I was biased for.
Okay. Well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? If I wrote this way, I could have other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's right. That's what I had in mind when reading this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or loss. I should like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Grr. Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes! Exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nautiki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I don't really like showing Yuri my stuff, because she's gonna be like, oh, I'm better than you. Your stuff sucks, I'm way better, I'm a real writer. Watch, just watch. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself.
It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
I guess that it might be after reading through it. Yep, there she is, saying that she's better. So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and I have been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing, whatever, I'm a writer, I know everything. In other words, yup, weekend. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it says her demeanor totally changes, like she thinks she's better than us. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert because she thinks she's better than us. Of course, that's not something you should be blamed for. There are so many different styles, and just find them building together. Challenging part might take you some time, but it all comes to practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that valuable feedback. I think you can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Sorry! It's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as this is an opportunity for her to show off, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light thickens. Wait, the light... I don't know. Sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. I was. Jesus Christ.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I'm an anime guy.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, and I'm supposed to be talking in my normal voice, but it looks like I kept her voice by accident.
Also, I like the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually wait long. I don't know.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild, because I'm just like the best writer in this whole class. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, only trashed.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember, the poets that have expressed thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work, they usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more subtle than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that, because I love people boosting my ego. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, Monica.
Hi, Oni Trash! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it.
By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? How about a murder party, alright? I'll keep that in mind, huh? Of course, I'll be afraid to bring up that murder party. I'm much better off just going with the flow and more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Oni Trash.
We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of barrier that I've learned to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I handmarked my poem. Yeah, look, I like it. Really? Okay, it's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Yeah, because I was being biased towards her. And she's a good writer, too, so take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, enduring, and even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that might apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through, so I can see why it can't be poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I'm comfortable doing this. Okay. I like to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the style that suits you. Am I recording? Okay, good. Oh. Everyone else might... Okay, I forgot. Push yourself. My jaw hurts.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see.
Well, let's read it then.
God, this is long. Hole in the wall. That was a show. Couldn't have better me. Change direction. Oh, right, I forgot. I forgot I'm recording. I don't know. And he on the other side was looking at it. So what do you think? It's very freeform, is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays, is that a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but it was you. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about to see stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress at all. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tie it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It says as everyone is judging me for my own mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes and they generally exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism of everything, something, or I don't know? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Oni trashed it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Oni Trash liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I, you just,
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're jealous that Oni Trash appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Oni Trash started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you! I don't like the fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there.
Oni Trash! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective,
I actually agree with her.
then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Oni Trashed.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive writing in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning, though. Most efficiently avoiding them is the only unnecessary. Limiting yourself is just a waste.
You understand that, right, Oni Trashed?
Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be...
Oh no!
I said I was going to favor her more, but I don't know. I don't know if I should be... I think that will just make the problem worse and she'll start to hate me. I'm going with Sayori's help.
Natsuki?
Natsuki glares, trying any words out of my mouth, so instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her.
Sayori!
Yeah? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Oni Trash.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Yuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me?
You little bitch! You're a bitch!
Yeah! Take your top off!
Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes...
Stop!
Ooh. Oh my god.
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting?
Because...
Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
That's weird. Sayori. Sayori stands trifling. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica.
So this is why Sayori is vice president.
I whispered to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for. How did you feel about sharing your poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Oni trashed.
How about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Oni trashed! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Ah,
Siori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Siori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Siori, about what happened earlier.
what do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Oni trashed. It's nice that I get to spend some time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Siori still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice. But does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Siori. I pat Siori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Siori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay!
Yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. So, yeah. How long is this? It's almost gonna be an hour. I'm not gonna cut this. This is reading and stuff, so... yeah.
Bye bye.